Hello, always Dizzy here. Going to start with puzzle streak of 41, as I always do before I play any games, as a warm up. Going to start at the 1 minute mark, which is about 10 seconds from now. Hello, Tortoise Gaming. First one in the stream today. And I think yesterday went okay. I think it was a little slow, maybe like 27 minutes or something. But okay, let's get started here. So, Tortoise Gaming, you seem to come to say hello and then you leave. Okay. I'll come. I guess it's just a discovery on the rook. Mate. Mate. Check. And I can put both rooks in. Check. White push. Is this winning? I didn't fully verify that one. I should have. So take, check, check. We win the rook. Discovery will be up the exchange. Is that good enough? It's a little tight, but it should be good enough. Mate in... Okay, it's not... And yeah, mate in 2. Okay, we have a check. Mate. So I think I push. We stop it. White. So I think I take the queen. Do I think Gukesh? I don't know. I don't really watch chess. So take should be good. I think after knight g4, I can go queen g4, and then bishop g4. At the end of that, I'm up a piece. So I think I want to start with the pin. He has to go king e2, and then I think I can push. And then take. Queen a8 threatens check, followed by mate in a couple. I don't see how he can stop this. Deflection. There's king g8. But then I have rook h8. So check. I'm hoping. Oh, Really? This seems hard. Okay, so let's look at this check. No, let's look at this one, because then he can't go to f3. So this drives his king to the back rank. If he goes to e1, I have bishop a5, and then I'm promoting. If he goes to a light square, then I'm just pushing. So it's this square. What? I verified. Oh my God. Oh my God. Maybe here. I don't fully see it, and this goes against my verification thing, but I don't see what else it would be other than rook f6. Rook f6 looks good. If he moves the queen to, let's say, c6, I'm thinking I can just play d6 here. Sorry, not there. If he goes to d7, I think I can go e6. And we just take, okay. Fork. Yeah, that'll put me up the exchange. Dangerous, though. He's very dangerous here. What if he comes back? Oh, I've got two rooks defending. Okay. don't see how he defends everything here. Check. King is just a mate in 2. So I could take and then I feel like I should take just to isolate this pawn, because if I bring the king back first, he can take, and then I'm worried that he's got this majority. I'll look at this one with the engine after. And it looks like I'm right. So this one is useful to look at. So yeah, had I brought the king in first, it's actually not because of g4. It's e6 apparent. Oh, he just creates a passed pawn, but maybe he can create a connected passed pawn. But what about this? This is actually a lot harder than it looks. But yeah, the problem is this is a protected passed pawn, which I can't deal with. So yeah, okay. Check, 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 or even with the bit. I don't know. Do we have to look beyond that? Check. Oh yeah, maybe I go check here, and then mate. Check. And then check. Check. I mean, that's not check, but check on the queen. Bishop e5, I can take. If he moves the queen somewhere like here, I'm going to take on f7 probably. Oh no, I'll take, I don't know what I'll do there. Maybe bishop c7. No, I can't do that. I feel this one's underrated. Yeah, I might have, no, I keep forgetting I can't do that. Okay, I'm going to look at this with the engine after. It didn't play the one move Hello Nebula. Yeah, I don't know. I have no sympathy. You shouldn't be playing on your phone. Yeah, this is a similar Similar issue. Oh no, I'm covering the okay, but I'm curious about queen d8. Check and then what? I don't like this puzzle. Oh, but yeah, bishop c7. Okay. I feel that's underrated. I'm downvoting it. I feel that's underrated. Check. Fork. Can't I take and then just come back to a5? Rook c3. I can come back here. I can just go back to a5. That was weird. Check. Seems to be correct. I'm just going to verify. Check. Check. Oh, okay, so check. Okay, yeah, so check. If he goes to g7, I have this discovery. If he goes to h6, then it's going to have that discovery again. And same thing, I think, if he goes to f6. Actually, that'll be, yeah. So, and do we want his Russian dog? No, we can't. We take black. Push h2. Followed by, if it's my turn, rook g1. And then if we trade, then I come in. I don't think that's fast enough. So how about a check? I don't think he can go to the E file because I'll just trade, right? So check. If he goes to G1, that's a whole lot of nothing. Okay, so we do it this way then. Check on G2. If he goes to F1, am I happy just grabbing B2? I should be happy just grabbing B2, I would think. You know? You would think. You would think. Okay, this will be zigzag. So I think we want to go to G6. And then our king comes in. We will grab this. White. Did I screw up yet? I think once I did. I think, yeah. Okay, so check. If he goes to B8, we have check on G3, mate in 2. So he needs to vacate the premises, and we're just queening. Now he's queening too, but then I can sack my bishop. Hello, Mimsovich. Check. And then take. But then what if he comes here? Then I go bishop. Ooh, that's tricky. Check. I could almost queen. Oh no, yeah, okay. He's queen with check as well, so I would have to sack, and then promote. I mean, it should be good. Yeah, I wasn't sure if he goes here. This is my only concern. But then I have king. Do I though? So, I mean, I have to take. There's no question. You know what? I messed up. For some reason, I thought I was looking at this and I got fixated. I was curious about this, but he has to move the king. And I don't know. I just really screwed up there completely. I thought I was looking at this, and then what actually happened in the game? Oh, he went to this square. That's what I thought he was going to go to c7. So I was thinking about this, and then I got confused. And then this is still tricky, right? So king a7. And then what? King a8. What? And then you kick it out this way, and then you bring it here. Wow, that's how you do it, hey? That's the technique? Is that the only way? That's got to be the only way to do it. Is there another way? I don't think there is. No, you have to kick it out. You have to own it. Oh, that's how you do it. That's useful to know. That's useful. I don't mind getting that wrong, because that's now I learned a technique. Okay, but got to start over. Really? Doesn't it matters? King is probably too slow for some reason. I don't know why, but it's probably too slow. Yeah, you said that, your CFC. Okay, I'm too lazy to calculate this one. I am curious though to look at it with the engine after. And okay, I got really lazy on that one. So what was it here? So it started here. If you bring in the king first, oh, he goes this route. Ah, and then he can. Oh god, this one's tricky. This is rated 1200. Bullshit. That's bullshit. How is that 1276, 2590? It's been done 2590 times. 1460. Performance rating means nothing. It means nothing. Why would it mean anything? The sample size is so small. So I'm just looking at check. And I'm getting really lazy not wanting to calculate the whole thing, but you would think it's good somehow. Like, and I'm being lazy. I'm not verifying, and I should be. I 100% should be. It shows you how well you play. No, it doesn't. It gives you like a super approximation at a very small sample size. You could get lucky in the tournament and have a really high performance rating. So what's its usefulness? Yeah. And somebody could show up late. Have 30 minutes less on their clock. I mean, think about the times when you have a really high performance rating. Doesn't like I've been like in the 1900s performance rating. Doesn't mean I'm a 1900 rated player. The score, well, the score, the score doesn't mean much either. It doesn't mean that much because it depends on who you played. And you could have a good tournament or a bad tournament. What matters is your rating long term. That's all that matters. That's the only thing that you can't argue. Well, you could. It depends. Well, you could argue geolocation on that one. Okay. So we're down a pawn, and my brain stopped working. I guess I'm just taking and taking and taking and taking. Mimsevich says there's a difference between getting consistent 1700 performances. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, somebody could be. Yeah, but generally, performance rating doesn't mean anything to me. So why would we have a problem here? I don't see why we would have a problem here. Why you offering or something? Okay, I'd like to be done with the puzzles. I keep looking at taking on A7. It's hard not to look at that. But oh, I just realized I can take his queen. So I just take here then. Okay. I didn't see my knight was on his queen. This is a mate in 2. Check. Do I have something more immediate? Okay, so check. And then if rook f1, I'm taking another piece. If he blocks with the bishop, I can probably just save my knight there. fork. How is it not a fork? We are down the exchange, but how is this not good? What a stupid puzzle. Check. Check, take, check, take, take. Okay. I don't know. Is that unstoppable? I don't know what any other idea would be. I don't see how there'd be any other idea. Check wins the rook. Check wins the rook. Or the bishop. Oh, crap. Actually, I should have verified that one. I wonder if this is enough material. And come back. That would be equal material. But right now, I can just move the queen because I'm already up a piece. I'm already up a knight for a pawn. So I can just stay on my bishop by going queen d5. One, two, three, four. So for some reason, I've been noticing a pattern, like in these situations when you can both take a piece, the person who starts, usually that works. Now you have to account for other things, but like if their piece can be captured, usually that works. So that's going to be the first thing I look at. Taking. This check doesn't really bother me. I don't think that changes anything. So if I take, he needs to take my queen, right? And then maybe in this case it won't work. But if I take with the knight, I'm on his bishop. So there we go. Yeah. So usually this favors the side who can start the attack. This is something I've been noticing. I haven't heard this or read this anywhere. Well, I think somebody at my chess club kind of mentioned something about that, but yeah, so I think, so takes, I take with the knight, and I have 4 pieces here, and I'm attacking one. So as long as I can retreat this or recapture this, I should just be up a piece here. And it seemed to hold true this time as well. We'll see how long that continues holding true. We're down a pawn here. A lot of things interconnected. I have a check. This looks like it's probably going to be it. Forcing the king to... Well, but the bishop is defending the rook. So check. I did calculate. What are you talking about? I calculated. Check. Yeah, so if he moves his king here... Oh, but then I could... no, wait. How did this work? This is all about order of operations. Oh, I see. The queen is overloaded. Okay. So we might take the bishop first and then take on g4. I don't see there's a reason we can't do that. And the reason we don't want to take with the rook is because then he can retake with the bishop, and I'm not threatening anything. So I'm going to do that. Okay, my rook is under attack. Something interesting though is I might be able to then just go rook g1, rook b1, because I'm threatening mate and his queen. But then he's got this, but then I've got mate here. Or do I? Then can he go here? Wow, that's very complicated. Yeah, just keep it simple. You just go rook b8. Okay. This is just mate. Getting thirsty. Where's all the viewers today? When's your next tournament, Mimzovic? Mimzovic. Nuclear threat. Hello. Yeah, Vivek. Well, I did start a little bit earlier today on the stream. Your next tournament is the candidates, if you qualify. Okay, I need to focus here. I have no ideas yet. At all. Okay, well, how about rookie one? We're threatening mate. I can suggest some if you actually want to gain rating. if your goal is rating, I could tell you which ones to go to. But it depends if you want rating or what. Okay, so rook e1. Let's say f5. Then there's a fork on his knight. Same thing with f6. So I'm going here. I didn't actually consider this, but that's just because it just drops a knight. We are white. We simply don't. No, we push. Do we? Yeah, we push, and then we have a skewer. Push and skewer. And then here we just push. And check. We are white. You want money though? You don't need money. You're rich. So oh, we're in check. So how about we consider rook e1, then we can go rook d1. So bing bang boom. What's interesting is he could almost sack the queen. d7. But then, yeah, oh, that's kind of close, but I think we're better there. But that's what I'm leaning towards is rook e1. This is a weird puzzle, though. So if he brings a queen in... Oh, this is hard, man. This is difficult. Okay, but rook e1, let's say queen f4. d7. And then I've got this idea. And I'm most curious about queen e1, knight e1, bishop f8, d7, bishop e7, knight d3, say a5, takes, and then king in here. We're barely better there, but that's close still. Hello, real gamer. Well, how far do you want to travel for tournaments? The problem is you're like the tournaments you're going to. It's the strongest competition in Canada, at least in our rating range. What do you mean close enough? You mean What does that mean? That doesn't mean anything. Okay, so no hotel, you mean? So and it does go for this line, which yeah, I don't like that puzzle. That's a terrible puzzle. So no hotel. Yeah, that's going to be harder. You don't have your best options then would be the stuff that are in the outskirts, like more in the interior. And there's not many of them. Something in they do that one that it's a long drive though. Salmon Arm is way too far for you, right? Yeah. Yeah, you're just in a tough location. You could go to the US, go to Washington. Okay, I'm just going to minimize chat because I want to finish these. Too much talking. Okay, so we have a check. Okay, well, let's look at this check. Check. This does nothing. How are we going to get anything here? Check. That's how. Cut them off. Yeah, so he only has one square here, and then it's mate. Or it's not mate there. It's going to be mate in 2 here. Okay, we are white. Is there a mate here? Oh my God, there is. Check mate. That's insane. We are black. Check. If he blocks with the rook, I can take and then check, and I'm up a piece. So he has to go to G2. Actually, how about this check? If he takes, it's mate. And if he goes to H1, it's going to be mate. It's going to be mate. And if he goes here, it's going to be a deflection of the queen. Yeah, it's going to be a deflection of the queen at the end. Like so. Okay. We're down a rook. We have a check. And then a check. I don't know about that. Why aren't I considering bishop f7? It's just bishop f7. I mean, it's a bit of work still. But no, I'm going to skewer him at the end. Okay, 38. Chat is still minimized. We're down a knight. A lot of ways to attack here. I just saw this now. It's just checkmate in 1. I can't even see mate in 1s. Oh my God. What about rook f7? If he takes it, is it mate? Yeah, it's mate, right? And then he has 2 pieces under attack. And then we just take here. Last one. we have a breakthrough. So I'm thinking bishop c6. If he takes, I'm pushing, right? And I don't see how he's stopping me. If he doesn't take, well, yeah, this is woodpeckery. And we're done. I'm going to open up chat, get one wrong on purpose. Okay, that took way longer than I wanted, but it took 45 minutes, but at least I got it done. Ooh. Also, so your tournament options are going to be limited because they're all very tough in your area, but you can play up a section that will give you your best chance of gaining rating. If you play in a section where you're one of the top seeds, like top 4 seeds, even top 5 seeds, depending on how many players, it's very hard to gain rating. Even if you win 4 out of 5 games, you could lose rating. You need to win all 5 rounds, or depend if there's 6 rounds, all 6 rounds, or you need to score like 5. You need a really good score to gain rating. If you're one of the top seeds, and then even then, unless it's a personal all-time high, you might only gain like 8 points. So the thing is, you have to pay extra to play up a section. But you want your rating to truly represent. Okay, well then you just play in any tournament. And just realize that like a 1700 in BC is not the same as a 1700 in Europe. Okay, so got that done. I'm going to play a game now. Oh boy, 2243 from Indonesia. Oh my God, it's a new account too. Okay, but I can't dodge anymore for a long time because I got penalized yesterday. So I gotta play who I'm faced against. No dodging. What is this going to be? A King's Indian? Bah. Okay, one benefit is since I don't know theory here, this is like a non-theoretical opening, I'm just whipping out moves, so I'm not going to spend too long on the opening here, but it's also not fun for me. I'm going to put it on d7 since b5, bishop b7 isn't really looking like it's happening. Don't know what to do with my other pieces. I don't really want to create a hook pawn, but I will because I have no other ideas. And we're going for this. And now this will kind of hurt. I don't know. Maybe I've got to thrust here. We got to, okay, he's going to attack on the side. We got to open up the center here. Hello, Alex. Thanks for stopping by. I wish I could do accents. I would give some. Oh, I just realized. Okay, well we have knight b4, and there's bishop f3, but long term this might be able to get picked up. Even just I don't know where we put this. Maybe bishop f4. Yeah, that or f5. That seems to make sense. But then he's got a3. No, yeah, he's got no. But then we can do this. Okay. So this maneuver is, ooh, damn. Okay, so can I go queen c8? But how am I getting this pawn? No. He's going a3. Wow, this is game over. Okay. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. He was 2,300 earlier today. Whoa. He beat a 2342 who got banned. I'm curious about that game. This isn't the game I played. This is a game he played. I'm just curious. Oh, he was... Yeah, his opponent just was steamrolling him and then he won. Okay. Now, but yeah, this guy is just tearing apart 2300s. And he was almost 2200 on Blitz, so tough opponent. So where did I go wrong? Well, I had no idea what I was doing in the opening. I think h6 was lazy. I wonder if I could have played d5 right away. Possibly d5 was just bad in general. I don't know. Maybe rook e8, bishop f6. I don't know. Yeah, I just assumed that this would be good, but never assume. Yeah, okay, let's look at that. What's the engine? Wow. Okay. Wow, I was actually equal there. What did I miss? I could just play anything here? I thought he has a3. What's going on? Oh, if he trades this off, he can't trade it off because then I will take here. Ah, I panicked. Well, a3, I thought he traps my knight, but if this bishop gets traded off, then I'm fine. And if I do just move the bishop to where it can do, I mean, I still didn't like my position, but computer says it's equal, which I'm a bit surprised about. But these are probably very weak. What do you mean? What do you mean a5? He takes my knight. The pawn can take my knight. And then if he brings the bishop back, then we can take here. So I panicked. What? Bishop takes e4? Oh, yeah. I mean, we can save the knight, but I didn't like these pawns. See, it's +3. It's almost +4 here. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. Sorry. This is +3.5. These pawns are just killing us. So I never wanted to allow that. That's just game. Yeah. That's resigns for me. Everything is resigns for me. Alex, do I study chess when I'm not streaming? A tiny bit. On the rare occasion when I have energy and time, late at night, right before bed, I'll read a little bit of a chess book, but that's not very frequent. I'm currently reading Fisher's My 60 Memorable Games. Just over halfway done that. And I used to do some Chessable in bed, but I haven't done that in very long time, so I don't do that anymore. I'll do openings throughout the day constantly. I always have stockfish running and building my opening repertoire throughout the day. And then I do one bout of woodpecker throughout the day. Apart from that, my games are all when I'm streaming. So I only play like 2-3 games a day. Okay, what was I going to do? Play another game, I think. Is what yeah. Okay. So that one I panicked. Okay. Opponent from the Philippines. Ooh, we've got a Dutch. We have a Dutch, ladies and gentlemen. Mimzovic wins my next tournament. Well, I haven't got my quota. I haven't hit my quota. Right? Actually, here I could have tried to be a little bit ambitious, but you can kind of play this like a. The thing is, I don't like Knight BD2 so much, but you can play it like a whatever that's called. I might play B6 just because there's a chance you might play Knight C3 still. No, let's just keep it normal. Let's keep it normal. But B6 could be a more ambitious move because if Knight C3, then we have Bishop B4, so we don't have to keep it on E7. And we just had this yesterday, and today I was studying this. I was considering going Knight E4 first because Knight BD2, we get these lines which I don't like to play, but yeah, because of this very move. Now, I need to remember if wondering if I want to go A5 or Knight E4 because Knight E4 if takes like D5 boom boom then there's not there's not there so. Okay. I'm trying to remember, but is this when I play A5 though still? Yeah, because takes, Knight D2, D5 CD, boom. No, here. Okay, here I can do it. I wonder, maybe if the queen is on C2, then I want to go A5. Because then then I can't play Knight E4 though. I'm wondering where I'm getting confused here. Yeah, so yesterday my opponent took here. Is this the same guy? Because it's funny. We had this yesterday. Oh, no, this was on chess.com. This was my chess.com game. Okay, but this guy took with the queen. And then, yeah, I was looking here. So here we want to go A5 because of B4. I was just studying this earlier today. If we go Knight C6, there's B4. So we want to go A5. Okay, so at least I get that move in quickly. And then often Bishop F6 is he doesn't know what he's doing. I don't think it was H4. Oh no, I had somebody do this to me. I don't know if I want to stop it. I think you can. Okay, I'm actually going to stop it because maybe this guy does know what he's doing because Bishop F6, I want to get E5 in, right? I don't know. I think it's okay to play this. Also, the knight can't hop in via H4 to G6. So I'm going to play Knight C6, I think, next. And then if D5, then Knight... well, actually, I don't know where. Often I like to go to a5, but I can't do that here. So d5 could be a problem. I think I'm going to go bishop f6. Oh, so maybe I should have considered g6. It's another way to support e5. It's okay. I could go g5. But I'm leaning towards knight c6. I'm just not sure about c5. Oh, maybe I should go here. This seems... No, we got to go here. Okay, but now we're approaching territory I'm not really familiar with. But now now we can play knight c6. Or can we push here? Okay, well, I'm going knight c6 now, and then queen e8, I think. Because I want e5, right? That's all I want in life. e5. So this will be fun to analyze after. I might be able to push, but do I actually want to take that? Not so much. So yeah, let's get this show on the road. And now if d5, I just move my knight. He took though. And we could take either way, but I'm going to take with the pawn because we can control the light squares. But there is f3 always. But I think normally e4 is better than f4 because f4, again, I'm never really threatening to take on g3, I don't think. Well, here we're winning. Oh, I guess we're not winning a knight there. But he's playing pretty well. But yeah, I love the Dutch. I mean, win or lose, at least we have this position, which is not like how he played knight f3, but okay, so we can push. I feel like that's a little too early. I don't know about this sack. I don't know how solid that is. So if I attack him, the thing is I don't have g5. Yeah, I kind of do want to go here. There's no rush for this. There's no rush. So maybe the problem is then he can come in here. Okay, I don't know about this move. We'll see after the game. Mimzovic, what was ooh? Oh, I thought he just took a piece. It gave me a heart attack. Well, rook g8 looks pretty good. I don't know if I want to be doing trades here. I'm not sure what I think about that. Okay, I'm going to avoid the trade. Yeah, it was a strong consideration. If you gave me a minute on the clock, I would play it. Okay, e3. Now I think I'm ready. Am I ready? No, it was pawns or... Well... Wait. Did I have that a move prior? No, because he was attacking my bishop. Okay. Dutch is overpowered. I'm just saying. Just saying. Or b6. I think I said g6, but I meant b6 here. Let's flip the board, see what it looks like from white's perspective. So, okay. Desperado. Oh! Okay, so take with the queen? No, because then he's got this. So we take with... Oh, shit. Oh, crap. He took a pawn, right? Well, I can still take, right? Because then his bishop's still hanging. Is that the best way? Because otherwise, he's taking two pieces here. I could also... Yeah, so I think I'm going bishop d5. And if he takes... Well, we have to recapture. Okay, and then do I want to trade here? He'll get a strong central pawn. But he's also... Well, I can't do this. So I might just... That's a good move. Maybe here? This just stops shenanigans there, does it? No. Okay, no, I'm just going to take... And then I might go bishop b7. Bishop b7, d5. No, that's not great. I could move the rook, because the problem is how do I move my knight? It's awkward. So maybe I'll go to a6. And it's all very awkward. Okay, I'm going to go here. He can maybe push, and then he can push again. And he's getting a lot of play here. And I'm very low on the clock. Okay. I'm going to go here. So that may... Actually, I don't know why. I had to make a move, though. I thought it was important to protect my knight, but it's not. Actually, that would be... I don't know. I probably have to give the... to give him the exchange at some point. The pressure is really building. Okay, I don't know what that one's about. So now I can relieve this pin. Oh, he wants this. Okay, so we go here. Well, yeah. So we're going to do this. Okay, 2 minutes on the clock. Wow, he's getting this comeback here. This is getting scary, scary, scary. I can force a trade. I can also win a pawn. Yeah, so he goes there. So I think I want to force a trade. I've got this as well, which is... I'm unsure about... Yeah, do I want this? No, I think I want to force a trade. This is getting a little out of hand. A minute 38. He's putting up a fantastic fight here. And then... Yeah, and then here. My bishop is useless. Bishop is useless here. Oh, that's how you do it. Woohoo! Woohoo! The Dutch is overpowered. Oh, the old man still has a bit of speed left in him. Oh, man. Thank you, Jerome. Oh, that was stressful. That was a good game. He played well. He knew a lot of the ideas against the Dutch. Oh man. Oh, whew. And only Jerome saw it. Oh, man. My heart is really racing after that one. Jesus. Oh, my God. Oh, that was crazy. Yeah. Oh, my God. That end game felt like it was 10 years long. It was so long. Okay, so we got this. H4 I think is not ideal. I think H6 is okay, but yeah, and then I remember something here got a little iffy. Yeah, I won a piece here. And then he did extremely well, considering I lost, that I just dropped a piece. Oh, you know what? No, never mind. Never mind. Yeah. So this was all. I think I played this correctly. Not sure if that. I mean, maybe I should have moved my rook, and then I don't know. I still think I played this pretty well, but so did he. And then, where did things get? I was just short on the clock. I think I played very well. I just got low on the clock. I did drop this pawn, kind of. Well, I traded it off. Even here, like, oh yeah, I saw this, but I thought I could run. But he did win another pawn, and then this all burned a lot of time from me. I don't think he should have traded queens. I think that was a big mistake. Well, maybe not a big mistake. Yeah, 'cause, and then this was just stressful. And I was probably losing here at a couple points. Oh, I didn't even realize I dropped my knight. I didn't even realize I'm only realizing that now. I thought it was just like an equal trade or something. I didn't even realize I dropped it. That being said, this is still okay. I guess I guess we could take. Yeah, I just didn't realize. I realized he took my knight, but I thought it was like an equal trade somehow. And I was just so short on the clock here. I actually think that black, if anyone is better, it might be black. Because I have a possible breakthrough. And then I think I had like 5 seconds here or something. And at this point, yeah, I think I had like 2 or 3 seconds. I might have had less. I might have had like 1 second. And then this was, yeah, just all pre-moves. Okay, let's look at that with the engine. There'll be a lot to unload here. Ah, the Dutch serves me well. My performance, can you guys see that? No, it doesn't show the tooltip. And it's still updating. 6 players, or 1 player in front of me. Hello cats play chess very well. I want this to index my game. Oh, I'm happy with that game. And I would have been happy if I lost too. Well, I mean, it wouldn't have bothered me too much because I'm going to learn something about the opening. So that's why it was fun, because I got to play a theoretical opening. I got to play the Dutch, and I got to do that crazy comeback at the end. I'm just waiting for Lee Chess here. Oh, there, it finished. So, did it? So against the Rady, my Dutch is 2209 performance rating. Although my knight f6 was 2271. Okay, so we transpose to a regular Dutch, and I'm actually... What the fuck? Okay, so there's only 4 games played here, but I want you guys to guess what my performance rating is. You guys can't see it on screen. It doesn't, my recording software doesn't show when there's a tooltip, but guess what my performance rating is. And if Mimzovich is here, then this proves that performance rating means nothing on a low sample size. Well, since nobody asked, I guess I won't divulge it. Oh, no. 2,500? No, it's 2856. 2856. Dutch is overpowered. I'm telling ya. Okay, it's only 4 games played, so. But, yeah, and then so here I have 7 games played. And here, now I'm down to 2383. Okay. So I thought here for a little bit, because, yeah, earlier today I was looking at maybe playing knight e4 first. But I think white can still play knight bd2, so there's not... I can't really avoid that. And then yesterday, my opponent went bc, which is fine for white as well. And then a5 to stop b4. And so, yeah, he played h4. So h4 is playable. Eval just drops 20 center pawns. And yeah, as I thought h6 might be okay, and it is okay. It's actually the top move, but anything, well, not anything, but bishop f6 or knight c6 were equal alternatives. Even queen e8. a4 is even a move. I don't understand that, though. But yeah, I played h6, and this was okay. The eval drops a little bit with bishop f6, though. It's suggesting knight d7 and to put this knight on f6 or go knight c6. But I don't know how accurate that is, because this is probably fine. I mean, most of these moves transpose. And so already in the Dutch we're at, well, here it's more or less equal, but then a3 is yeah, slightly inaccurate. It's quite slow, so yeah, e5 was best. Yeah, I didn't take with the knight because he doesn't have to recapture, and then I don't get my pawn on e5. So king h7, computer says it's okay. It's not the best. It's not the best move though. It's computer suggesting queen g6 or bishop e6. What's the idea here? So if he just makes like a random move, f4, and if he retreats, oh, we win a pawn. What am I talking about? Yeah. Okay. So I could have started attacking there, but this was fine as well. And then, yeah, I was thinking about going bishop d7. Computer wouldn't have doesn't like this though. I was really torn on if I should do this or not. Computer said this is equal then. So it actually wants me to go rook f7, which is kind of awkward. I don't understand why. It's saying white can play e4. So can he still play e4 here? There's apparently some difference with the rook here. So, oh, then we have this, and then a discovery if he takes, I think. Oh God, jeez. So that's why it prefers the rook on f7. But I went to g8. And then, yeah, then this just drops his bishop. But it's not the end of the world because he does get a pawn and a bit of central play. So this was a inaccuracy, I guess. Bishop a6. Computer wants to... What the hell? Rook a6? What is this? Who the hell is playing rook a6 here? What is this about? And it likes it better than rook a7. Oh my God, is this the idea at some point? A delayed rook lift? What's the idea here? I don't understand. Like, let's just say he makes a random move. I don't understand rook a6. That's an insane computer move. If you see me play rook a6 here, report me. Like, that is bizarre. That's a bizarre move. Alternative moves are like queen g6, queen d7. It doesn't like the bishop here. I mean, it does get, I guess, blocked pretty easily. But it's hard for me not to develop. So let's just say he makes a random move now. Yeah, it prefers the bishop on d7 instead. I don't know. It's kind of complicated, but moving on. Yeah, this was all good. It doesn't like rook a f8 specifically because of bishop d5, and now my rook has to become more passive. Yeah, that's looking kind of ugly. So I should have done it with... Well, I wanted to move this out, but maybe I shouldn't have. Well, because I thought he's going to take here and then take here. That's why I did that. So it wants to go to e8, and then it just wants to give up this pawn this way. Yeah, I didn't want to do that. Now he's got 2 pawns for the piece. So a lot of these moves are not... Yeah, I mean, my move is so natural. This is not easy for black to find the best moves here. At all. So this was good. I had a minute at this point. King g8 was best. Surprisingly, knight f7 is the best move. I don't know. That looks very scary to me. But we're still winning. Oh wait, I blundered here. Oh yeah, because I didn't see the h6 pawn at all. I had 43 seconds, so maybe that's the point of knight f7 earlier. Yeah, so I needed to play knight f7 to hold on to my pawn. He didn't take it though. Now he took it. And yeah, this was... Actually, this is apparently the best move. And it's equal here. Yeah, I found a lot of important moves. I had 23 seconds now. This was a blunder. Yeah, I just dropped my knight. I'm so bad. Like, I get So anxious when I'm low on the clock. So I just dropped my knight, and now we're losing. Still losing. I'm down to 10 seconds. How do I win this? 10 seconds. I have 8 seconds now. No increment. And it's equal. And I have 5 seconds here. My God. 4 seconds. This was a mistake. I needed to do the break right away, but I was, yeah, I mean, now I've got 3.5 seconds. How do I win this? How did I win this? 3.5 seconds. And here I go. I have 1.5 seconds. 1.5 seconds. And then for the rest of the game. So from here on, I pre-moved the rest of the game. Another like 28 moves or something like that. That must have been frustrating for him. Okay. Okay. Yeah, he was playing quickly. Or I don't think he should have traded queens earlier. I think that just made my job easier. Okay, so I'm a little annoyed in that around the middle game, and a lot of the moves the computer suggested were really crazy, weird moves, like rook a6. And to give this pawn up, like that's above my pay grade. Excuse me. Yeah. But overall, I think I played pretty well. I didn't play perfect. I didn't find some of those weird computer moves. I did play a little slow, and that got me into trouble at the end. Yeah. I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. I didn't investigate super deep, Oli. But I don't know. Rook a6, that was just crazy. That was a crazy suggestion. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to end it there. So I played, just 2 games? Yeah, I played 2 games. I lost the first one. The first game I gave up too early, I guess. And then I won the second game. So finished in the green again. I think that puts me on another... Yeah, I've been on this winning streak every day since at least July or June 29th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days of green. 7 days of green. Now, I'm only gaining a couple points every day on average, but I'll take that. And we are 21-35. So that's good to see. And our Dutch is doing its work. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. A slightly shorter stream tonight, but I don't know. I'm getting tired now, so I'm going to leave it there. I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. See you next time.